Hello and welcome back to G.A.R Productions. Today we're going to be looking at the 75005 Z-95 Headhunter. Sorry if there's a couple things going on in the background. It is hot here, so I do have the AC on, and my wife is working on dinner. So unfortunately I don't have a studio as of right now. Hopefully we'll after a while, but it's not going to be for the foreseeable future, unfortunately, so this is the best I can do. So if there's a couple things, I apologize, but hopefully it's not going to be too much. So we're going to jump in, we'll look at the minifigures, we'll look at the Starfighter, and in the outro we'll kind of talk about prices. If you want to pick up one for yourself, how much is it going to cost you, how much did it used to cost, and so forth. So first of all, we'll get the, I don't know, boring one. It's not really a boring one, but the maybe least interesting one out of the set overall is the 501st Clone Trooper. There he is. Let's try and get him to focus. There it goes. So this guy came in the Z-95 Headhunter. He also came in the 501st AT-RT. He had blue arms. Obviously, no kind of half leg printing, not the full leg printing that we do get these days. I do like them. I am a sucker. I do like the 2020 501st a little bit better because I am more of a movie version or mixed version more than the Clone Wars. It's not that I don't like the Clone Wars. I just like the movie style or the half style better, but still a good 501st. Very excited to get him. I mean, it was a trooper we've been wanting for years though, so finally get him in 2013 was just a blessing, we'll say that. So it was just unfortunate that it was really hard to army build. One $20 set and one $50 set, you got two of them. It was not the best army build, the easiest. So that was kind of unfortunate, but that's the way it goes. And again, I'll get to price in the outro on him. So next, I will do the 501st Clone Pilot. Have him up there in the cockpit. Give me, oh dear me. There we go. He's gonna keep his hands up. So this guy is fantastic. I will say, Lego is just fix him that way with the lighting there. They did an amazing job. I honestly wish they would re-release this character in more versions. I wish they had done that already. I mean, yeah, I just noticed he doesn't have leg printing, which is kind of a bummer, but not a huge deal. The torso is really good, but the helmet makes this character. It is just absolutely perfect for the Phase 2 Clone Wars pilot. And again, I wish they had made it again. They kept using it. I hope that we might get it at some point in the future, whether we get like maybe a Plo's Bros gunship with Wolfpack pilots, or just even another Z-95 Headhunter with regular pilots. We saw that in the last episodes of the Clone Wars. That's supposed to be episode 3. We saw just the regular Phase 2 Clone Wars pilots. That would be really cool to see, or even the green pilot on Mandalore or something. So just kind of unfortunate, but nonetheless, that's what he is amazing. Wish we got more, but we only got him in this one set. So it just kind of interests me though. It just doesn't seem like Lego would do, like, not only this guy. So that's a one-off character, only one set, absolutely perfect, stunning. And then we get Pong Krell. This is the only type of minifigure they have done like this. Let me move him back just a little bit, try and get focused. It's the only minifigure they've done of his species. I can't remember species off the top of my head, forgive me. He has almost like a two torso essentially. There's a first torso and then the top, from the back. Just an absolutely perfect minifigure. And not just one, but two minifigures. I mean, we got this guy for one arc, and Lego made a figure out of him in the 501st that only came in the set. It just, sometimes it feels like they don't do, I shouldn't say that. Some of the Ahsoka sets, we might get the minifigures, we might not get again, where they're amazing in the new Ahsoka sets. And we've gotten this before. It just seems, I don't know, at least in Clone Wars, it seems less common for stuff like this, where we get such an amazing set of figures, where we have a 501st pilot that's incredible and Pong Krell. So, just an amazing minifigure. I don't know why we haven't got Dexter, but that's beside the point. Okay, so that's Pong Krell there. And then we got the fighter up here. We're gonna move the minifigures out of the way. Just a really good design on the Z-95 Headhunter. I really like the laser cannons. Just very, very good starfighter. Seen a lot in the Clone Wars. It wasn't canon before the Clone Wars, but seen a lot, and starting in season 4 and repeated in seasons 5, season 6, season 7. So I mean, technically they were at that Z-95 should have been in the Battle of Coruscant, but that's beside the point. So we have the cockpit here. We'll open her up. Your old plastic glass. Got a nice computer display system, cockpit system in there. Unfortunately, it's a sticker. I wish, it would be a printed piece. Those are always nice, but I do like the cockpit. I almost like it's a pretty nice fit for the Pilot, and I almost like that better than the brick ones, just because they're also, if you want to display it with the pilot in the ship, you don't run the risk of cracking his legs. Then we had back here with a compartment for supplies, which was really nice. Came with a whole thing with a binocular, a pistol. So I mean, if you get shot down, you could say it's like a bailout pack, which is actually accurate to not World War II, but modern starfighters, modern jet fighters. So got landing gear. Got landing gear, which is awesome. And then there's the giant missile, the hidden trick missile that you can shoot. I'm not going to shoot it. Unfortunately, it'd be hard to track, but well, here we go. I just needed this hand, so whee! For your 2 seconds of enjoyment on the screen. So just a very good model. This is probably, I don't know if this is my favorite starfighter, Lego starfighter that Lego's made, but it's definitely in the top at least 5. I don't know if I could say 3, but definitely top 5. It is a fantastic starfighter. So that's the Z-95 Headhunters review. There's the figures, and then we'll talk about kind of prices if you guys want to get yourself. If you don't have this set, or if you want to somehow try and get more, we'll talk about that. So there we have it, the review on the Lego Star Wars 75005 Z-95 Headhunter. And a fantastic set, fantastic figures. The only thing I do wish, I just wishful thinking, it would have made it just maybe a tiny bit better, but wasn't really needed. Would have been like maybe Jesse or Fives running bar, and that would have been nice, but not needed. I think it was a perfect minifigure lineup. Again, 2 exclusive figures. That is fantastic. It retailed for $50, but those exclusive figures, now what I was going to talk about, if you want to get yourself a Z-95 to build your clone starfighter core, or you want some First pilots, that's what's going to be the trippy thing. Okay, so let's get into it. Z-95. Used, cheapest I saw was $60 without the figures, except for it did throw in a 501st Trooper from 2020. So, I mean, he's, if you don't really want him, I guess you could get $5 from him. So, $55. Used with a clone pilot, First pilot, was $90. And used with all 3 figures was $170, which honestly you could get the $60 one and get the other figures from Bricklink for cheaper, I'm pretty sure. 35, 60. Yeah, you could. So I would not recommend doing that. You could piece it together. If you want the ship used, I would get like the 60 or try and find one for 50 or 60 and get the figures from Bricklink. I think you could save a little bit of money. But you sealed, new in box, $265 to $275. The First Clone Trooper. If you want some of them instead of like the 2020, they're about $7 to $8 used. I saw like 4 of them for like $8, which isn't a terrible price for a 10-year-old figure. A pretty good figure. $14 for new. First Clone Pilot, $35 new, $30 used. I'd almost spend the extra $5 just to know you're getting a new pilot. I would probably. I'm not getting any right now. I'm not looking to get any First pilots, but if you are, I just almost get the new Pong Krell. The cheapest was $55 new, but there's only one in the U.S. If he gets sold, then the next one is $70. He is expensive, which, I mean, he is a well-known character, even if he was only in a short time. He's an exclusive figure to the set and an incredible figure that Lego made. So it's kind of understandable, but still, I mean, he's worth more new now than the entire Starfighter was back in the day. And then used, though, he's only $37, so he's actually a lot cheaper comparatively to, like, the pilot's only $5 cheaper. He's almost $30 cheaper, or over $30 cheaper. So it depends on what you're looking for. If you're looking for just the Starfighter, getting the $60 one, selling the First Trooper at $55, that's not terrible. It's a really good Starfighter. It's probably my second favorite clone starfighter after the ARC 170 from 2010. But it's up to you. If you're wanting the figures, I would still probably get that one and buy them from Bricklink. Used, good condition, because you're probably still going to say, I don't think you're going to get to that 170. If you're looking to just get the starfighter, there is an option where you could try and wait and see if Lego's going to release one, but I wouldn't put a huge stock in that. I think there's other clone vehicles that are higher on the priority list that would get made, like an ARC 170, a turbo tank, other vehicles like that, I think we'd have remakes of those first, or first makes like the UT-AT, something along those lines. I think we'd have a higher chance of getting those vehicles or starfighters before we would get a Z-95 Headhunter again, which is kind of unfortunate because I really like it. I hope that they make it again. But so if you're looking to get one, I'd almost just buy the one that's like 60 if you just want the starfighter. If you want the figures, again, still do the same thing like I said, but it's up to you. So that's the Z-95. That's the information if you're looking to pick up one to build your army. So I hope you guys have a good day. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, give me some feedback, some constructive criticism of what I can do better. I'm trying to get better, trying to do better with the videos, but just tell me things I can work on to make it the video more enjoyable or interactive. So hopefully you guys are having a wonderful day, and I will catch you next time.